The music really had to lend way to pushing the emotions of each moment, and there's a lot of different topics they go through in their conversation.
Sure.
And so Grace and I worked on really changing the mood of each moment of conversation, which was the challenge since everything's in one location anyway. So the music had to shift a lot for that to work out. And then that way we could highlight what was going in the characters' minds and be able to explain what they're thinking without giving it away. Since the dialogue was really tight and well done. So we didn't, the dialogue doesn't give too much away. So the music somehow had to.
Sure.
That was amazing. This is our world premiere.
Let's go.
It's just incredible to play in front of an audience.
Yes, sir.
We have a lot of our cast and crew in the audience as well. And yeah, it's just cool to see people's reactions to it, what they resonate with, things that we thought people might like, but to see it actually in person is just like another.
All I gotta say is keep the brothers together.
This is a film for the bros.
I was sitting through the editing, I watched the footage, so I've seen myself on screen enough to be detached. So it feels like someone else, and in fact when I was talking and editing, I would sometimes be like, her, here. So that's the sense of detachment that I felt after a point. It's like, what's she doing here? Why is she going that way? Why is she looking like that?
For one thing, there's some things that you kind of have to laugh to not cry about, right?
Sure.
And I also would say, and I think this is really, very central to the film, that I had a lot of support.
Good.
And, that is not just support from my immediate family, but from my wider community. And part of the film is about how your friends are your family, and then those kinds of, that kind of wider community holding you in those moments is really necessary to get you through.
What inspired you to be here today?
So Chicago has got a big South Asian community. We wanted to showcase our movie at a bigger stage. Chicago has given us the platform to be here and showcase it to the community.
Yeah.
And I'm actually quite excited to have so many people who coming and watching our movie. So it's just an honor to be here, and I'm humbled and I'm grateful.
The film was made with a message about organ donation, which is very, very important thing in the world.
I believe
today.
in that. Yes.
And Courage speaks a lot about two people and their love for each other.
All right.
Donation is the purest act of love.
Yeah.
And that's what the film speaks about.
Basically, the film is called Cowboys and Hindus, but it's equal in both sense because it's about a Hindu woman that goes to the Southwest to learn about cowboy culture.
Oh, wow.
But it's also about cowboys that learn about Hindu culture.
Yes, sir.
And they both learn from each other, and it becomes a film about unity, really. That's what it is.
I lost my dad when I was really young, so I was brought up by my mom, brave woman. But I also felt in her eyes the pain that women faces in the society. If you're alone and single and you're trying to raise a family on your own. So I've seen that. She was extremely brave and she did an extremely good job.
Our film's called Emigre Americana, and it's about a Pakistani asylum seeker who, on the day his application is about to be approved, he becomes a victim of a racist attack.
Wow.
And the events of that day and what happens sort of changes the trajectory of his life in ways in which he never thought would. And so we just sort of follow him in that day.
The overall, the message and the key takeaway here is, as you can't take freedom and safety like this for granted.
That's right.
On a regular basis.
That's
because
right.
there are peoples in our South Asian world and peoples all over the world
that
have to live in fear and danger all the time.
It's a Bangladeshi story. It's about a Bangladeshi family in little Bangladesh of LA, which is kind of lost neighborhood because nobody in LA knows this neighborhood exists. Because it's inside Koreatown and it's full of Latin people and Bangladeshi people. So the white people don't know who is who. They get lost in little Bangladesh. So I wanted to make a story to give a homage to this neighborhood where I go to eat. I'm Bengali, so I speak that language. So I wanted to make a movie about the people there.
We were focusing on the story. However, we were also trying to make it as cinematic as possible, so that the viewer, when they watch it, it's not just a story, they will have a different experience.
I see.
So any filmmaker or any normal person, when they watch it, a lot of camera movements has been done in such a way that people are thrilled to see it. Something different. Though it's a simple story, but however the point of explaining the story is in a very different way.
Being here at the film festival, what is it like for you today?
It is so meaningful for me to be at CSAF today, surrounded by South Asian artists who are telling important stories that don't get seen often.
I see.
And my story is also an LGBTQ story.
I see.
Where the queer characters just happen to be queer. It's not about that.
Sure.
And so I'm so happy to be programmed amongst these amazing filmmakers here.
Well, congratulations. Thank you so much for blessing us on the red carpet, and much success to you, okay? Your boy Rigono Suave, we got to get out of here, but hey, this is a really good movie. Asha, I'll see you later. Ciao.